Hello everybody, it's Kuzai. Something has been concerning me lately, and I wanted to clear things up. I'm getting a lot of followers lately, and I feel like maybe sometimes they come across comments I make online and they get a little disappointed at me. Like if I get into an argument on YouTube or something. And it just kind of ruins their whole worldview of me, I guess. A lot of people expect me to be sweet and kind and caring and everything, and I really am, but I'm not some kind of holy being who can never do any wrong. There are times I get really angry at stuff, like really dumb comments, and I kind of just go all out on them. There are a lot of people that others look up to, like Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, people like them. And I'm not saying I'm on their level. I am nowhere near on their level. But I do realize some people put them on a pedestal and expect them to act, all holy and everything, like they could never do any wrong. And when they do something wrong, then it just ruins their followers' worldview. Like I had a conversation with someone when I was talking about Game Grumps and how I like to watch them. They told me they didn't like them because Aaron did something bad, and I was just like, well, he is human. It was like they couldn't accept that someone as famous as Aaron on Game Grumps could do something wrong, could do something bad. And it made me think. It made me wonder, do people put me on a pedestal as well, just because I made some really good comics? So I wanted to tell everybody, you really shouldn't idolize someone so much. They're still human after all, even if they are famous and popular. One of my friends said to me, if I was a Pokemon type, I would be Fairy Fire type. At first I didn't understand the Fire type, but I understood the Fairy type. I asked her, why Fire type? And she told me, dude, I've seen your comments on Facebook when someone says something stupid. You let out all hell on them. And when she told me that, I was like, yeah, I can understand the Fire type now. I can't handle dumb comments very well. Or at least used to anyway. I'm getting better at just walking away. Sometimes when I confront someone who says something stupid, like if they say something sexist, there will be times that I'll use their own words against them, being sexist in return. But just, if you ever come across those, just keep in mind, I never actually mean any of it. I'm just trying to show them how their logic works. However, sometimes it's just r/whoosh and it completely goes over their head, the point I'm making. But what I'm trying to say is, you really shouldn't idolize someone just because you admire them or such. Because if you do, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. I really do like being a nice person. I really do like being a kind, gentle person. But when somebody says something dumb, I kind of just, are you serious? So just because you admire someone, whether they're popular or not, doesn't mean they can do no wrong. You have to expect that they can still make mistakes. With me, I'm a very honest person. What you see is what you get. That's usually how I work. I'm not going to pretend I'm a 100% nice and sweet person all the time. I'm not afraid to show you that I too am just as much of a human being as you are. I don't really care if it makes me lose followers or even gain followers. I don't care about fame. I just like doing what I do because it's fun for me. I'm not here to impress anybody. I want my fans to be true to me because I want to be true to them as well. If you still like me, despite all my negative flaws, then I appreciate that. If not, then I guess it was just not meant to be. On a side note, if you do come across a comment where I'm saying something like incredibly dumb, keep in mind you might have to look at the date when it was posted, because I've been on the internet since I was 13 years old, and I'm 28 now, and 13-year-old me was not so bright. So just keep that in mind if you find a comment that you think doesn't seem like something I'd say currently. I don't have time to go back to all my 13-year-old comment splurges and delete them and everything. With that said, I'm sorry if I did disappoint any followers of mine who thought I could do no wrong. Well, here I am to tell you I'm just as much of a human as you are, and I'm sorry. Just as much as if you respect me for all my flaws, I too respect all of my followers for their flaws. Because, like I said, whether you're popular or not, you're still human. And I treat everybody as if they were equals to me. Not if I was above or below. Just equals. So go out there and be yourself. And accept others for being themselves too. Just as long as nobody's hurting each other, of course. I hope this video cleared up some misunderstandings. And I hope those of you who follow me will continue to enjoy the content that I will bring out. These are hard times right now in 2020. Help each other, understand each other, support each other. We all need it right now. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.